Okay, so hello, everybody. Welcome to Babylon Night, and today I'm doing something a bit different. It's summer, the summer event is coming up. We've just had the 8th anniversary, and so I'm seeing other streamers doing the usual tier list of who gets to have a swimsuit. Um, Now I don't like summer events because they're just fan service for. They're fan service for people who like bikini boobies, and I don't like bikini boobies. Normally they just give me like costumes to get excited for, but uh so right now Fate Go, whenever we see the gacha rankings for like the end of the month, Fate Go is like 8 or 9, like 8, 9, 10, whatever. Um and there's a little thing that usually seems to be sitting at 1 or 2 in the gacha rankings. Um I forget what it's called. I think it's called I Love Deep Throating or some shit. Makes a lot of money right now. Um, and I think Fate Go needs to get with the times and give the people what they want. And what people want right now is dudes. Um, so I'm doing my tier list based on who I think should get the swimsuit alt. First of all, that is a child. I don't know what servant that is, but that also looks like a child. Okay, it's a woman. That's a don't want to see some of you. That's a child. That's a woman. Some of these I don't know who they are because it's male swimsuits. Exactly. I want fucking male swimsuits. Now is the time, Fate Go. Um the people the people want men in swimsuits. So first of all, we're gonna put I'm not gonna do it all at once, but I'm gonna put all the women I'm gonna put like the women in here. Um because I don't care. We have too many bikini boobies. I'm tired of seeing them. Okay, so let's shall we go in order? Achilles. Now his I like his Pokemon getup is the thing. Um so I wonder if does he yeah, I like Pokemon trainer Achilles. So I think his costume is fine. That's a kid. So I'm gonna put Achilles there for now. Unless we can think of like a cooler idea for like how we could make a summer Achilles. Right, Amakusa. Right. Lancer version. Like a Lancer Achilles summer. Yeah, we could do that. I'm trying to think, would it be cool? Can we make it cooler than Pokemon? Okay. I'm not sure who is this archer. I can't see who that is. Or is that? Oh, that's that's the lesbian pirates. Right, and that's also the lesbian pirates. Okay, so Amakusa, right? He's got a cool costume already. I'm trying to think of like how we could do a nice like Amakusa because he is cool. He's a Fate Apocrypha. Haven't got an update to show both of them on the field. Yeah, like, but yeah. So for now, I'm gonna say B because I think they could give him. I think they could give him like a cute swimsuit. Not I say cute swimsuit. I could see them giving him something quite nice. Although I love his like persona style getup, so I don't want to give him another summer costume. Uh, Angry Mango, I'd give him just a costume. Um, I'd lean into the whole Hollow Ataraxia thing and maybe give him a costume where for summer he's just like Shiro or something. Okay, Salieri. Hmm. Try to think of a way to do Salieri as like a swimsuit caster version, like a caster Salieri, like a caster Salieri. Hmm. Like I'm trying to think, like, would he still be music themed? See, some of these I'm trying to think of what's like the theme that I see works. Like maybe we bump him up to B because I liked musical servants. I think he could be quite cool. Um, maybe I'm like Bongo Salieri. Yeah, he's maybe that's his theme. He's like the summer band, like playing at the hotel resort or something. Or like we're on a tropical island and he's playing around with different types of music. So he's got like an orchestra, but it's like very like yeah, like bongo steel drum type music. Arash. Right. What do we do for Arash? He's Arash is such a bro. Maybe we do give him a cool costume. Maybe it would be nice to see the one star get like quite a bit of love, and we give him like maybe a version of him that I feel like it's not Arash unless he just dies. Like his NP needs to kill him. Cool uncle vibe. Yeah. Should we give him a summer version or should we give him a costume? It's like A because I think it would be cool to see him get love. He could be the welfare. Okay, so yeah, I will put him in A. He could be the welfare. He could be cool. He still needs to like his NP still needs to like kill him, event. But it should maybe do it in a different way. Like maybe he's a single target or something. Okay, the Juners. I feel like with the Juners, one of them gets a cost. You know what? Um, I'm gonna put him in his costume is fine because like he already has a summer die. Yeah, Rash slips on a banana and dies like after doing something cool. That's his summer NP. So for the Juners, both the Juners have outfits, but like he got a Chaldea Boys outfit. So I wonder if maybe I keep him like with just a costume for that. Like he can have a costume. Juna have too many outfits. Archer would get a costume. God would get one because he's more popular. Yeah, I feel like with the Arjunas, it's going to be the same. Yeah, so Arjuna can have like a costume, and maybe we do put like regular Arjuna gets a summer version. Um, yeah, some of these I'm just trying to think of what some nice vibes would be for them. Um, okay, I'm gonna go grab some out of here. I'm actually gonna give Artoria. Hmm. See, I kind of want her to on count. I want her to have a costume, simply because she can match. She can have a costume that matches with whatever Summer Gilgamesh is. Because that would make me very happy. uh, like I like her and Summer Castigill together, but like for the purpose of this tier list, that's a woman. So no, um, Gil doesn't need. Yeah, no, Gil. Right. Where's my husband? There's my husband. Right. Get in there. Right. Gil. Right. AUO cast off. It's going to be the Summer Gil. That's going to be the 5-star Summer Gilgamesh final ascension. So like his first ascension, he's just going to be wearing like a little golden speedo, and then like by his third ascension, he's just fully naked with like a glowing light over his dick. And I don't know, maybe he's like a ruler because he's the king of everything, and it's summer. Summer Arthur, yes, yeah, we're gonna give Arthur a summer version too. Kills all lizards automatically. Yeah. Um, does extra damage to Liz. Arthur gets to have a summer costume because Artoria has so many summer costumes. Like we need one for Arthur. Um, maybe we give him an Archer summer version similar to how we have Archer Artoria. Um, like I don't know, maybe he throws a volleyball. Maybe like he punts volleyballs at the enemy, like and we could have sexy like man in swim trunks splashing out of the water punting a volleyball. So we could have like wet titties, wet man titties. Yeah, Asterios as well. I think Fluffy Boy would be cool. Him being very happy and having fun would be awesome. Um, that's a woman. I want him to have a summer version because I do not like Doman's summer costume. I think of all the outfits for Doman in that event, they gave us the least exciting one as the costume. Okay, like I need to see Doman's massive fat man titties in my face. Say it with no bias, yeah. Uh I think I think his costume is fine. Let's see, woman, woman, woman. Ash. Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels. See, I don't care that some of these guys are like already shirtless. We get summer versions of like Ishtar and Karma who just wear their bikinis anyway. Zerka Hot Wheels. Yeah? Maybe we actually lean into him being Hot Wheels and have him be driving like a dune buggy or something. And he's a berserker and he just yeah, a rider or a berserker and he just runs people over. Uh he's having way too much fun. Okay, best boy. Stolfo. Tell me that Summer Astolfo wouldn't make so much money. Like, tell me Astolfo in a little bikini with like a tiny little skirt, maybe drinking, um, a big can of Monster Energy to flex that yes he does have the thing, and go for like make him a lancer and you can give him like a big inflatable hippogriff to ride on. Like that'd be really funny. But also he'd make so much money. Like who doesn't love the Bussy, the meme, Astolfo? Like surely if you want to test male summer servants, he's the one you choose. Um Golem Golem Daddy, Golem Uncle, um Avise Braun. Let's see, where do we yeah, exactly. Stolfo would sell so much. I can't think of what I'd do for like a summer of Isabron. Um, could say maybe alter ego. Yeah, it's a woman. Um, again, Babbage. I think I could give him a costume. Alter ego or rider. Giguk swipe his card for Astolfo more. Yeah, I mean I got my first Astolfo for free. I used that free 4-star ticket. Babbage rider and he's the car. That could be kind of that could be kind of funny. Where like the theme is I don't know, Babbage and someone else are on like a road trip vacation and Babbage is the car. I'm gonna put that as B because that's quite funny. So he's Ryder Babbage and he just runs people over. Um woman again. Woman, you know what? B because we've got summer I know we've got summer outfit for Brobeard. I like Bartholomew's. The thing is, maybe he can have a costume. Like his costume from that CE is really pretty. Support show off. Okay, I will do that after I'm done with the tier list. So I'm going to write down support show offs and do them like at the end. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna put him in costume. Fourth Moon Cancer. Which one? This is every servant in the game currently on like JP as well. So I'm not quite sure who that Moon Cancer is. woman. Betty. I'm Betty needs. I want to give Betty needs the blue haired one. I do not know who that is. Betty Boy doesn't. Betty Boy needs his summer costume. Like, I'm sorry, but all the knights get their summer outfits this year, and then we get Percival next year. So, like, where's Arthur and Betty? I want to assemble the knights of the Round Table and have them all be shirtless. Um, um, I guess he can have a he can have a costume. Okay, Beowulf. Yes, please. Say that Seal looks like Seal. I wouldn't know. Beamer also. I'm gonna say like a nice. Some of these are just Saber Beowulf. Yeah, because some of the summer servers have like really odd gimmicks. Billy the Kid. Maybe costume for Billy, or maybe Billy with a water gun or something. Like that could be kind of fun. Yeah, like give him like super soakers. He'd still be an archer. Beamer give him Hawaiian vibe. Yeah, like he wants to cook off on the beach, and like that's his whole thing. Like maybe he is like a pure support, so his whole thing is he's making delicious food for everybody. That's a woman. That's a woman. Woman. Bunch of women. I'm gonna give Canis the gender affirming summer costume that he deserves. Um, Caligula, I guess he can have costume. Okay, Summer Charlemagne. Maybe. Oh wait, Charlemagne's here. Where is? I'm not sure order these are in. Where's Roland? Where's Roland? Male, you just want more Kana? Yeah. Uh, I'm not sure what order these are in. Like, I'm not sure what order these were put together in, but now I will pick out Roland when I can, like, get to him. Hi, Iron Valiant. I'm doing a tier list of servants who I think should have summer alts. Not you. Not you. Um, you can have a costume? That's what I'm trying to think. It's like, Saber Welfare, but you need SSR Meta one. Yeah, for... Okay, Dayon again? I'm not into Dayon as much as I'm into Astolfo, but I think giving them a summer costume would do really well. And if he just kills two party members and not just one. Yeah, that could be kind of funny. Maybe his whole thing is like fireworks party on the beach, and so he just blows up two people. Chiron. Hmm. Horse summer. It's like S tier Chiron. Swimsuit on the horse. Yeah, I that would be kind of funny. Yeah, like maybe his like first ascension is just him in like his swim trunks looking like a dad on the beach, and then his final is like we somehow put swim trunks on the horse bomb. Uma Musa Chiron. Thing is we put we put speedos on the horse and we emphasize, the thing that there's no blank like horse. You know what? Could be kind of funny. That's a child. Not you, not you. I guess Columbus can have a costume. Okay, Q Cullen. Q Cullen S tier. Q Cullen's bomb. I love Q Cullen's bomb a lot. It is the best ass in the franchise. You can tell who your husbandos are, yeah. I do love you want Vlad with the parasol to block the sun, yes. costume Vlad, not Hans. I put him in That's a Child because he's a child. Some of these are like, where do we put Constantine? Do I give him a costume? Do I give him Vlad Lancer has a barbecue? Yeah. See, where's Vlad Lancer? If I can find him. It's kind of the annoying thing about like there being so many characters in this game when I do things like this, like I'm trying to find everyone. But yeah, when we find him, we'll put him in. Hands have a somewhat merman themed outfit to match Kara. You know what? Yeah? If it's a costume, that'd be quite cute. Don't get me thinking about merman. I'm talking about the wrong game. Zerkaku. Okay, so we can have like Berserku. Like he's wearing armor, isn't he? He's wearing sea monster like skeleton armor. So I could see like them doing something like that for Berserkaku. And then I guess we just give a costume to the other Kus. Rider instead. Yeah, something like that. That's a woman. Oh, that's Dante. Oh, that's Dante from that's the right. This is new boy. What do we give the world's like most prolific fanfic writer? Does he get a costume? Does he get like a summer version? Caster, yeah. Maybe he's all about lust or something. It's from one of his. Not sure who that assassin is. I guess Darius. We can maybe give Darius a costume. David. Do we give David a costume? Iskander in Speedos, yes. Like, um, Daddy can have a summer costume. Let's see. Caster David. Solomon comes back as a summer servant. Yeah. Where do I put? I'm considering. What if? Right. Hear me out. What if Oda Kaposhi? Like this is how we put Oda Kaposhi in as a separate servant. It's the male form of Avenger Nobu, but as the summer. Yeah. So it's like Kiposhi Nobu. You know how technically Nobukatsu is the summer servant, is a swimsuit boy? What if this is like what we play off? It's like the male version of this one gets the swimsuit to go be a separate servant. There we go. That's how we put Kiposhi in the game. Edmund Dantes. I love his costume. I want him to have his rubber ring. His costume's fine. I like it a lot. This is the Dioscuri. Um, and that's Diarmid. Diarmid could have an out. You say Diarmid with a costume. Saber Diarmid get a costume. What about the Dioscuri? Alter ego Dioscuri. I mean, they're very like Yes, some are Ozymandias, right? Where's Dio? I don't know what order these are in. Like, I don't know what order these were put together into this tier list in. Yeah, I could absolutely see Speedo Ozzy. I'm kind of looking through these line by line. I wish I'd spent more time organizing stuff. Some of these are like, I will find them when I do. Some of these were like Castigill. I think his costume is fine. I like him having a costume. Yeah. I think Enkidu having a summer outfit would also be great. I think I could see him being like a Stolfo, where people would really like that. You could really have fun with that as well. Who's this archer? I'm not sure who it is, but there's a hair bow. Um, let's see, Edison. Edison? Like we have like big big lion man in a thong makes my furry heart very happy. Um, right. Let's see. Don Quixote. That's Don Quixote and his horse. Um, trying to remember what his horse is called. Donkey. Yeah, Don Quixote. New tier for Blackbeard. Go to jail. Hmm. I can't. Yes, Sancho. I could swear it began with an S. Blackbeard. I think his costume's fine. I like Chadbeard. Um, costume. Emir. Right, normal Emir. I would like to give him a better costume. I think. Like I think like we said earlier, we could have like cooking. Um, we have like cooking Beamer. We could have cooking Emir or something. You could do a thing where you play around with him, Gil, and Ku having that fishing contest in Hollow Ataraxia and bring that back. Duo Servant with Mura. That could be interesting. Right, what about the other Emirs? Well, the other Emir, I think I will give him a costume. Um, don't particularly like. I don't like Edgemir's design. He also just seems like a very unnecessary character. You got Arashibon 10. Nice, nice. Okay. Right, Kiritsugu. Do just picture Don Quixote one of those full body striped swimsuits. Yeah, like if we give him the full body swimsuit and then put his horse in like a bikini, Muramasa Summer would go hard. Yes. Where's Mura? I did see him earlier. Ah. So this annoying thing with this big ass massive servers. I see one and then I lose them. But yeah, I'm gonna go line by line. Eric Bloodaxe, very forgotten guy. I would bring him back as the welfare. Like, I think he's one you could bring back as a summer welfare, so that the game remembers him. Not sure who that is. Not sure who that is. Right, do we give him a costume or do we make a summer Fergus? Make a tier for who I think the welfares would be. Welfare with his wife. Shall we can I do that? I can add a how do I do that? Add a row below. Okay, so this is like the welfare unit. They can be grey. Okay. Wait, no, that's ugh. That's not what I want to call that. That's S. That's welfare. And this is delete. I want to move welfare down. Okay. So we said he'd be a good welfare and Arash would also be a good welfare. Interested to see who I'd want as one. Yeah, well, we're making a male summer unit. So it would be him and his wife as like a duo servant. Finn McCool. You know, actually, I'm gonna give Fergus a summer version that pairs well with Summer Meb. Um, he has connections to water, so I'm gonna make a summer Finn McCool. Um, right, Caesar. I think Caesar with a costume could be quite funny. Gil and Lancer and S is something. Yeah, exactly. It's like, you know, look, man, we can go AUO cast off. That could be his like final ascension, and we could just see Ku Cullen's bomb in like more and more revealing little speedos for Ku. Like maybe Ku can be like a fisherman sort of thing, and we can have the Hawaiian shirt as like the first ascension. Woman. This is Gareth. This is Big Booby Gawain. Oh, Gawain is a sun knight. I think he should have a summer version. Summer Satanta with his dog. Yes, that would be quite cute. Summer Satanta. If when I find him as the welfare. Okay, we got George. Can make like yeah, legendary fish with Yu-Gi-Oh card. Um, I think I'd give George a costume. Probably same for Geronimo. Summer G-Man. Okay, Summer Kotomine Kirei. It's also Rasputin. It's the fact that it's Rasputin Kirei is that we could lean into like we could lean into Russia's greatest love machine there. You know, um, this is Hakano. So he can have right. There's gonna be a summer costume, but only for male Hakano. And female Hakano doesn't get anything. Um, right. This is do Saito Hajime. Yeah, exactly. Russia's greatest love machine. Cobra needs a costume as Kerninos. Duo servants with each other. Yeah, maybe that's how it is for Hakano. They can be yeah, they can be a summer duo servant. So people who like both of them have a servant that is both of them. Um, I'm not sure where to go with Hajime. Maybe do we? Yeah, well, let's make a summer. Let's make summer Shinsengumi be a thing. I want him to have a summer version just so we could have Hassan of the Big Spoon. Or maybe he gets a costume and we make Big Spoon Hassan. Like we can make Big Spoon Hassan be the summer Hassan specifically. Hector again, maybe just a costume. That's a woman. That's a woman. Jekyll and Hyde. I'm gonna say summer Jekyll and Hyde just so we could make a Jekyll that works. You know, we use this as the opportunity. Right, summer Herc. Like what do we think about the prospect of a summer Herc? Maybe like we even have Ilya like on his shoulder and he's just trying to have fun at the beach, but he just keeps like going around smashing everyone's sandcastles and shit. Lobo. I could see Summer Herc would be a nice opportunity to add Archer for Herc from Strange Fate. Bodyguard Herc, yeah. Lobo. See, Lobo would be cool. I could imagine smashes watermelons with a big sword, yeah. Like I could imagine I think Hessian Lobo could be a really funny costume because you can put like a doggy bandana on Lobo and have the Hessian be wearing like floating sunglasses, a Hawaiian shirt, shorts, you know, like Invisible Man. But you could also have something really fun where, like, maybe their NP, if you made like a version of them, is them throwing the frisbee to, is like Hessian throwing the frisbee to his dog. I don't know what. Maybe you do make them a rider because like they're normally an Avenger. Like who would oppose Summer Doggy? Right. I've said I'm gonna do Summer Shinsengumi, so we're gonna make the Summer Shinsengumi. That could be the whole plot of the event or whatever. More women, more women. Um, bro, I can't think of Summer Gouda Gouda, exactly. That could be maybe you just get a costume as well. Like some of these I'm like I don't know how I could. Um I'm gonna make a summer version of Dilf Rider because I think he could just chill on the beach with his kids. Make a version that's more of a group servant. Um who's that assassin? Huyan, okay, yeah, that is a woman. Do you go next to you? It's Jekyll and Hyde as Morbius. Some of these I just don't recognize the face. More women. Um, that's a child. That's a child. It's a woman, also a woman, right? Where are we putting Speedo Scander? Like, you know, his whole thing is like he wanted to reach Okeanos, he wanted to reach the coast. So I think a summer welfare, you're saying. So, like, ARS welfare, give it for free. Everybody gets, like, big, beefy Speedo Scander. He's got Summer Hephaestion. Uh, so yeah, that'd be interesting. Maybe like because of his whole thing about trying to reach Okeanos, that could even be the theme of the summer event, which is why he's the welfare. Like he's finally made it to, like he finally makes it to the coast. Okay, I've where do we Summer Hef is a rider. Where do we put Ivan? S tier, just he's on the beach with his trunk swinging out. He's got two swim trunks. That's yo that's a child. Right, Moriarty. Do we give Ivan as like the joke pick? Boomer Moriarty. Do we give him like a old man on the beach costume, or do we make like an old man beach Moriarty? Like, do we make him a unit? Old man on the beach. Or we just give just a costume? Yeah, he can have like a fancy costume. Jason. Yeah, Sherlock gets a costume too. Yeah, I think that works. Make them both look like fancy old men on the beach. Is there? I think there is. Right, where do we put Jason? Do we give Jason a costume that also gives all of the Argonauts costumes, or do we make like a summer Jason? Make Jason a rider, summer rider Jason, where he has his boat. I guess we also bring back the rest of maybe him and his guys all have like matching costumes. Okay, Kana. What do we do for Kana? I think his costume is fine. I mean, he's a welfare, so he doesn't really count. Kana with Summer Juniko. He already has a summer costume, which I do like. Um, he's the son of the sun god, isn't he? I think again another one. I think all the sun associated servants should have summer versions because you can really lean into that with them. That's a child? That's my son. And my son's already wearing, like, beach clothes. This is King Ashoka. I don't know a lot about this character because I don't play on JP. So I'm going to say costume for now. Right, Gramps! S tier, we put, like, cool skull old man, like, Bone Daddy at the top. Maybe his whole theme's that he's, like, the lifeguard, so instead of, like, killing people, he's trying to make sure nobody dies. Bad to the bone today. Yeah. Oh, this is Monty. This is the... You know what? You can be the summer version of Dante's. Because I want a summer version of Dante's where he's a sailor and he has his boat and he is like the way he is at the start of the novel where he's happy. Um, we can put him in like a little sailor costume sort of thing. But like we keep the regular Dante's with his nice sexy summer costume and then we make the new Dante's like the boat Dante's. He could have his the Pharaon, which the ship he was supposed to become the captain of. Okay. I think his costume is fine. So many of these ones are like, who are these? Okay, the Lancelots. Um. Someone else has a Pog Astolfo. Zerkalot gets a costume. Okay. And then we make a sexy swimsuit alt of Masha's dad. Um, yeah, exactly. Like he's already getting a summer costume. Prince of Lan Ling is. I love his. I like his costume. Zerkalot with the long hair and swim trunks. Yeah, yeah. Give him a summer costume that's that. I'm gonna put Lan Ling there because I love his sunglasses. I think he's very pretty. Um, Leonidas is already in a thong. Also the tan, yeah. So maybe we just give him a costume where he's in a thong with sunglasses, like he's in a different thong. Right, old man Li Xuan. Do we put him with Moriarty in like the old men at the beach club? Boomer, yeah, like maybe we give the boomer old men like the costumes, and we could have that be a theme with whatever the event is, and then perhaps, should we give? Yeah, Zoomerly and Boomerly, they can both have costumes, I think. It's a woman. It's a woman. What do we do for Lubu? Maybe just gets a costume because we're gonna have Chen Gong get a summer version. Right, Mandricado, everyone's best friend. I want him to be a welfare so that everyone can have him. Where's Takaru? Where did I put Takaru? Which one is Takaru? Like I'm not sure. Is Takaru the saber? Put him next to Kama. So that is Takaru, right? Fuck it, we're making a summer Takaru then. Um, I didn't recognize who that was. But yeah, I want to. You know how like any weapon that Mandricado uses makes him like it's as strong as Durandal. I think it would be really funny to have Mandricado going around hitting people with like an inflatable sword or like a really big pool noodle, and he should be a welfare so that everyone can have him. He's our best friend and he really wants to enjoy the beach with us, but he's really self-conscious about it. Okay, let's see. Women, women, woman, woman. Oh, women's, women's. So I would make a summon Medusa because that would make my boyfriend happy, but this is my tier list. Okay, clown. Do we make some a clown or do we just have like a clown costume? Merlin! Mr. Penis Wizard. I like Mr. Penis Wizard's costume. Um, hmm. We have a Summer Merlin outfit, like, with a swimsuit. Shall we make... How about we make, like, another support Merlin? Um, and he can be Summer Merlin. And he's totally not just, like, Merlin would be a cool welfare. We have Lady Avalon, yeah, but like, I'm very disappointed that Lady Avalon's final ascension isn't just Merlin in the bikini. I think that would have been amazing if the Coochie Witch was actually the cock wizard the whole time. Like she totally is, but I think it would have been very funny if we see that. You know what? Fuck it. That's gonna be the summer Merlin. Uh, it's bikini Merlin. Like it's him, but he's wearing the Lady Avalon outfit. Like people, he's trying to act like I'm Lady Avalon. I'm back for summer, and it's just like everyone can tell this is you, penis wizard. Okay, okay, Iori. I think maybe we just give Iori a costume because we're gonna make a summer Takaru. That's a child. Okay, right. Let's give other Moriarty because we're gonna give let's give other Moriarty a summer version, so that like we've got Boomer guys and the Zoomer can like have a swimsuit. Mori. Hmm. Mori might look nice in just like boxer shorts and is not boxer shorts like swim trunks. I mean, I like seeing men in very little clothing. Shall we give Mozart a costume just because we gave Salieri a summer version? I feel like I don't know how you could make those two different. Okay, Shinpachi, Summary, Summary Alter. Yeah, well, yeah, he gets to be the old man on the beach club. Napoleon, um, he's a sailor, right? Let's have a ride in Napoleon, and on a big boat with yeah, it's about summer Napoleon. There's Ozymandias, right? I think Sun King Dio like needs a summer version. I think we need Ozzy. Give him like a big inflatable sphinx or something as part of it, but like him in like very little clothing, flexing that he is indeed like, the god of the sun. Summer Kono Dioda! Yes, exactly. Exactly. Um, we've got summer Nitocris's. We need a summer Dio. Nemo, I'm gonna say Nemo. Hmm. B tier for Nemo Summer. So I like Nemo. Summer Nito Chris Alter. Um, he can have a costume. Peak. Yeah, because like Nemo's already. I'm trying to think how you'd improve, how you change Nemo. Nemo already has like a summer, like a submarine. But again, like group servant, I think you could have some very fun. You can have a lot of fun with the group servants. Oh, Kiposhi is there as a separate, right? I'm gonna take that back. That's Mommy Nobu, so that's a woman. But Kiposhi is going to get a summer version. That's going to be him, his time to shine and become a separate servant. Um, I think his costume's fine for Nobukatsu. Hello, number one mongrel. Happy to see Kyra on top. Yeah, it's like, I think Horseman would be funny. I think Gilgamesh deserves. I want to see Summer Gilgamesh a lot because I think AUO cast off would be amazing as the as the final ascension. Um, you'll notice a theme. This is my swimsuit too. Okay, so Tesla. Where do we put Tesla? Um, does Tesla get a costume or do we make a summer Tesla S tier? Because lightning electrocuting water is very dangerous. So we're saying like costume, yeah. I think we could. I think a summer Tesla might be OP. We're gonna have a summer. We're gonna have a summer Edison because furry man. That's child. Oberon. Right. Shall we? Shall we? He made the game so much money. I think we need a summer Oberon. We can base him on a different bug. He could be out here being smug and whatever. Um, right, Odysseus, Roach Oberon. I feel like I give Odysseus a costume. I don't think we can. Can we make the mecha summary? Odysseus swimsuit. Swimsuit Odysseus. Okay. Is there? I'm trying to think. Is there something else we could? Is there another class we could put him in? Like maybe his mecha turns into a boat or something, or it turns into a yacht. Izzo. Where did I just drop? I dropped Izzo in the wrong place. Bottom. There he is. So much purple hair. I couldn't see him. Right. I would like a summer Izzo. I think Izzo's sexy. I think Izzo being drunk on the beach would be really fun. Like you could have him be like a berserker or something, and that's the whole thing. It's like man's had too many cocktails. Yeah, Izzo has quite a few costumes though. Um, that too. Yeah. Okay. Paris is a kid. Kids get their own tier. Um, Paracelsus. I would say costume for Paracelsus. I could see him having a sort of like cocktail bar outfit. It's like he's mixing his alchemy stuff and he's mixing his like potions. Percival, right, we're gonna do Summer Knights of the Round Table. We just are. Like, they've all got costumes, but I think it would be very hot if they all got, like... I want to do Summer Shinsengumi and Summer Knights. Working with more... Yeah. Maybe that's the theme. It's for the boomers. Percival in S tier. Where did I put him? I put him in... There. Yeah, Percival has massive fat titties. He can go next to Gawain. Because himbo tits. I love himbo tits. I love fat man titties. Phantom of the Opera. Um. Hmm. Phantom costume, yeah. For Vent, we could make a summer Phantom specifically for Ventox. Yeah, I'll put him in B. I think summer Phantom. I think summer Phantom could be funny. Um, another like Right, the cool old men are all getting costumes. Like they're gonna be the cool old man club. Um okay, Rama. Some outfit for both forms of who? Imagine Percival having a beach bar and feeding everyone way too much, but hilarious potential, yes. Where's Rama? Of Ptolemy. For both forms of Ptolemy, yeah? What's something Rama? Hmm. Maybe we go with a summer Rama? Rama costume. Yeah. I feel like maybe you can have a bit of a thing where like he doesn't want a summer version of himself because his wife isn't here. Sita is the welfare. Have him and Sita as be the duo servant or something. Okay, that's a woman. That's okay, here's the horse. Um I could say costume for red hair. We're already gonna have Summer Chiron, so um Summer Richard. Do we make a Summer Richard? Sita Rama like Zerkabrin. Yeah? Okay, shall we? Richard. Should we give Richard a costume? Should we make a Summer Richard? Like, there are so many Summer Artorias, I feel like a Summer Richard who simps for Summer Artoria could be quite cool. Oh yeah, and he also has a furry man version, so we can put... I'm gonna put the... These are not necessarily in order of who I think would be the best, but some of them I'm keeping together. Like, I want the furry man together. I'll put you with the furry man as well, because you're kind of a furry man. You're also a furry man. And then we can have the himbos here. And these two who hate each other next to each other. And the bros up here. Robin Hood. I think his costume's fine. I like him as he is. Roland. I need to see Roland get naked. Like I want to roll like Berserker Roland where he's just naked. Like there's something censoring his junk, but that's it. That's it. He's just nude. Uh he's running around naked. And Astolfo is there in a bikini. And when you put them on the same team, they buff each other or something. give give like Summer Astolfo a skill that buffs Summer Roland. Okay. Um Roma, Super Romulus. I think he could have a costume and maybe we give him a swimsuit. Regular Roma gets a costume, he gets a swimsuit. I think he'd look cool because he's very golden. Um right, Ryoma. Both Ryomas. I feel like one of the Ryomas has got to get a costume, one of the Ryomas has got to get a SSR version. Thing is, though, I think what I'd like, what they could very easily do with the Ryoma is, what if they made a Summer Ryoma where Oryu, yeah, where it's Summer Oryu? Because we normally have Welfare Ryoma costume, normal Ryoma A tier. So we make a Welfare Ryoma, and then we have like, where did I put other Ryoma? There, yeah, in A tier. Because then we can have Oryu be like the main servant and him be the one that turns up. Welfare has costume. Oh yeah, he gets the costume, yeah. And then he gets the summer version. Kintoki. Himbo boobs. Kintoki swimsuit, yeah. And he can have a he can have a costume. Right, this guy. Sanson, maybe costume for Sanson? We could make another Sanson who's like a low rarity healer. Sanson costume. Yeah? Okay, Hero of France. Should we give him a costume? There should be a Tia deserve nothing because I really hate Sanson. You hate Sanson, really? Um, like he cute edgy boy, but we're gonna have some of Dante's. So, um, okay, Muramasa. We said earlier, he'd probably be very cool. We could have some of Muramasa. One of his ascensions needs to look like Shiro. Q is the mighty godfather Odin, yeah, but that doesn't work for Summer. Like, I'm using the just a servants tier list for this, by the way, because I wanted one with all the pictures in. I couldn't find a swimsuit one with all of them in. Dog floaty for Summer Satanta, yeah. Do we have him be the SSR? Do we have him have like be a unit that you roll for, or do we have him be a welfare? Maybe he's normally a welfare, so now we have like this is the 4-star top of S tier. We need more Shiro. See, I think him, yeah, Muramasa, some of Muramasa, where like, because Shiro has a swimsuit in Hollow Ataraxia where he's teaching the girls how to swim. Well, he's teaching Saber how to swim. If they're a welfare, you usually have to roll for them. Yeah, so we can have I'm going to say that the ones in S tier have to be like the 5 stars, maybe. Or, don't necessarily they don't necessarily have to be the 5 stars. Just like, do I think they'd be really good as a summer as a top tier summer sub, and these guys are also be good, but like, do I want them as much, or would they be as fun? Hmm. Maybe we could order these around a bit later. Shakespeare. So I guess costume again. Unless you gave him a new one, it's inspired somehow by the Tempest, but I can't think of how. You don't necessarily need to change the class for the summer servants, though. I'd give him a costume for now. Another character where you say deserves nothing. He we agreed Holmes gets a costume because Moriarty's only getting a costume. He can join the cool old men chilling on the beach club. Shi Hongdi. What do we give him? Sherlock's not old. Yeah, but like he's gonna hang out with Moriarty. Um Swimsuit costume. So just give him a costume. Welfare. Hmm. Okay, Twink Hassan. Make him a guts support with Shi Hongdi. Yeah, this Peacock fan, that would be quite cool. And a parasol. Because I'd like to see Twink Hassan in little clothing. Okay. Sieg. I feel like I can only think of giving Sieg a costume. Yeah. Okay. Right. Do Siegfried. Dragon Daddy. Well, I say Dragon Daddy, he could be a bit more daddy, but his the summer costumes for Siegfried and Sigurd are very very daddy. I'm gonna give him a I'm gonna give him a summer version because we've got a summer crime hild. But Sigurd, I think his costume is nice. I like his costume, so I'm gonna say he's happy. His costume makes him an absolute delf. Um, in my opinion. Um, yeah, I'm gonna give that guy. I don't know who this is Sojourner. I'm gonna give him a costume so that he's just actually topless for the whole time instead of just in the final ascension art. Let's. What do we do for Solomon? Do we put Solomon? Do we bring in Solomon finally? But he is the summer servant for some reason. Like maybe he gets to be the anniversary servant that's secretly the summer welfare. Not welfare, sorry, that's secretly a summer servant in the final ascension. Welfare beast. Put Saturni in women. Oh, did I? Did I put Saturni in woman? Where's Saturni? Oh, that one is Saturni, yes, of course. That's Ilya. Ilya's a kid. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. That's what we're gonna do for Solomon. We're gonna do the bait and switch for my summer, whatever. Um Maybe we put a costume on Spartacus. Spartacus costume where he gets like a thong. Sugatani gets gender affirming costume. Giga Chad. Right. Do we need? I don't think we need another version of Super Orion. So yeah, he can have a costume. Okay, this is do. Welfare waiver. He's a support. He's not allowed to have a break. Tygon costume. Okay. I think what you could have some fun giving his like little tape here a bit of a costume too. I mean, Tygon already likes fishing, which is like a summer thing. So like giving him just like a costume so he's just doing his hobby but on holiday would be fun. That's a kid. That's my kid. One of my kids. Who is that rider? I don't know if I recognize that rider. Whether they'll do another small wave and that'll be a kid. Well, small waver. He's 18. As a welfare waiver. Yeah. Taisui. New Taisui that's a grown up. That could work. Yeah, I feel like that could be an interesting thing. Like, Waver needs a break, so that's the whole point of the summer event. That's why he's the welfare. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, I thought he was like 15, 16 or something. And it's like, no, he's 18. He's old enough to go to what's basically university. So it's like, oh, okay. Right. Takasugi, pretty boy. I think Takasugi costume 19 in Fate Zero. Yes, I was thinking he's 18 or 19. Some Izumo. Which one's Izumo? I don't know who's the rider. Who's that rider? I where do you stick to Teddy Iskander? Like I don't know who that rider is. Orange white hair caster. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, she's the one with the robot. Kabuki. Yes, yes. Okay, so yeah, I don't know who is that rider like next to Tame Tomo. I think I just give Tame Tomo a costume. Like I don't know what you could do for big robot man. without kind of ruining it. Like, I cannot see who that is. Like, this one. I don't know that. I don't know where to put that because I don't know who that is. So many of these where I don't know where I kind of don't know who they are just because they're on NA. No, they're on JP and I'm playing NA. Rice Man can have a costume. Tawara costume. Oh yeah, it's Tota. Yeah, Tota can have a costume. Okay, what do we? Oh my god, I want Tez to have. I want Tez to have that bondage straps outfit that Jinkei Bunny did for the craft essence. Like, Tez is already good. Tez not supposed, yeah, but like if we give him a summer costume, then we can give him like art that would change that. Like, yeah, I want him in the bondage outfit. I want bondage Tez. Another old man for the old man club. Okay. Tez can have that in a Jaguar pattern suit. Yeah. Who's that saber? Like, who's this? Oh, that's a kid. That's Tut. Tez autism, drugs from his dream. Like, no way. Like, yeah, it's one of these where like the design itself is fine. It's that the art just looks really wrong. So I'm moving all the ones that I know are... So that one's a kid. When I first met Wu, I didn't think Wu was supposed to be a kid. I thought Wu was just supposed to be small. And then they released adult Wu, and it's like, oh, Wu is a kid. Okay. Right. So I'm just putting the last of the women in the woman category. Vlad. Right, didn't we say we're gonna put Lance of Vlad? We're gonna do like barbecue themed Lance of Vlad. And then give Zerka Vlad like a costume with a big parasol. Because that'd be quite cool. Okay, yeah. Who are these two? Like, I don't know who those two are, but I'm putting Tristan. Tristan gets to have a summer version. Yamanami gets a summer version because like we're gonna stick to swimsuit Shinsengumi. Keisuke, yeah, Keisuke gets a cost. No, I was giving, I was giving Keisuke a summer version because we're doing summer Shinsengumi. Um, and he's like their little support guy. Yeah, I gotta say maybe new Keisuke who's like a support to more than just the Shinsengumi. Saber is Asteria's friend. Oh, it's Theseus. What do we do for Theseus? Or a farmer first Hassan. He's an S tier. I think Daddy Skull Daddy on the beach would be cool. Like a cool grandpa. Yeah, I'll put up Mum. I'll put him there. Like if we're gonna make a summer Asterios, we can put a summer Theseus. It seems about right. That's my son. That's one of my other sons. I have a few kids. Okay. He can join the old man club. You can have old man Yagi with the cool old man. Um Right. Who's this pretender? Sooner can have a costume, yeah? Okay. Okay, so we've got William Tell. We've got uh Yang Qing. Um Jiang Yu. Yeah, I think he should have a costume to match his wife's swimsuit. And then we've got William Tell. Like, what should we do for William Tell? Should we just give him like a daddy outfit? Like, should he just be beach daddy? Yang also a costume. I mean, he's already kind of sexy. I know he already has a costume. You know what? His costume is fine. I like him with that. I'm not sure who these two are. Is that Cagliostro? I don't think I've seen Cagliostro, or have I missed one? I don't know. I've put him somewhere. No, I've put Cagliostro in the wrong place. So yeah, let's say I gave Cagliostro a costume if I don't pick him out of the lineup here. If I can find him. See, I forget who everybody is that's currently out on JP. So many of these color-wise, when they're all small like this, are like little as well. I'm just trying to find who's that pretender and who's that rider. Like, anybody here play on? I'm pretty sure it's a woman then. And then who's that rider? Like, who is that rider? Like, I don't recognize them. Hang on, is it? Is this Takeda Shingen? Yes, it's somebody called Takeda. I don't know who he is, so he's gonna get a costume. Okay. So this is my my tier list, I guess, of servants who I think should have summer. Like, pretender is Typhon. Okay. Yes. The pretend. No, that's not Dante. Dante's up here. But yeah, so this is my sort of tier list of servants who I think should have summer. We should get summer versions of. You know, I think we are long overdue male summer units. The meta in gacha gaming right now is man service. Get with the times, Fate Go. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna sort of slowly scroll by these. And then I put all the women together in one at the bottom. Uh yeah. So I don't know what we expected here. But yeah, this is my tier list, guys. Who would you like to see as summer servants?